Kung wala yung mga taong nagtiwala sa akin, nag-guide sa akin, nagsabi na, "Tuloy mo lang yan, kaya mo yan, pagkakamali lang yan, pwede pa yan." Alam niyo yung community na meron si Miss Manila Lux, I'm so grateful na parang inisip ko, kaya siguro Lord, mahirap yung buhay ko kasi ito naman yung ibibigay mo sa akin. Minsan, nandun na ako sa point ng buhay ko na kung ano man ang meron ako, lalo na yung mga klase ng tao na nandito, sobrang grateful ko po. Sobrang, Lord, ito pala yung biyaya mo sa akin after everything I've been through. You will replace all the people with better people po. So, building a brand without community is actually hard. Kasi kung meron kang brand pero walang naniniwala sa'yo, saan ka pupulutin? So, kaya alagaan po natin yung mga taong naniniwala sa atin because these people will uplift you, pull you up, and be the reason why you can tell yourself one day that I have made it. What makes people stay kahit na may mas murang option? Actually, mas mura pa rin kami. Charot, hindi! May mura kami considering the things that we are bringing in aside from buy and sell. Kasi si buy and sell, di ba usually bibili ka, i-deliver sa'yo, tapos na. Si Miss Manila Lux, bago ka bumili, the journey starts there. First is, hindi mo sure kung makakabili ka. So, the excitement is there. Second, kahit may pera ka, minsan mauunahan ka. Third is, kapag kunyari may isa kang item na gusto, hindi namin pupush sa'yo yun. Tatanungin namin, ma'am, ano po bang kailangan ninyo? Ano po bang gusto ninyo? We make sure that you feel good from the very beginning. Second is, our customer service is really, really on the top notch. Pag bibili ka sa ibang reseller, ang sagot sa'yo, how much? 29K. Yun lang. Pero sa Miss Manila Lux, how much? Ma'am, these are the items po, ganyan-ganyan. So, the customer service that you get from Miss Manila Lux and the after sales also. Sino nagpa-follow up kung natanggap mo na yung bag? Kamusta ang bag? And last but not the least, hindi ko to pinagyayabang before pero pagyayabang ko siya ngayon. Kami lang po ang brand ng Pre-Love Luxury na pag hindi ka masaya, you can actually send the item back and we will refund you after we have received the item. This episode is about community, kung bakit hindi sapat magbenta lang, at kung bakit kailangan may binubuong people sa likod ni Miss Manila Lux. Kung ikaw ay negosyante, creator, or someone na gustong lumaki, pero ayaw mag-isa, importante to because real growth doesn't happen alone. Today, I want to explain why this brand is shifting from buy and sell to community and where we fit in that journey.
This is the truth behind building every business. Hindi lang siya puro glitz and glamour. May kasama siyang drama.
Gusto ko ma-experience mo kung ano yung na-experience ng ibang tao pag bumibili ng mahal na bag.
Hi, this is Stephanie, your bag bestie.
Why does the brand feel empty when there's no community behind it? Actually, building a brand, for me, is really hard at first because no one was trusting me. No one was really there for me na sasabihin kung ano yung mga gusto nila at hindi. I think Miss Manila Lux is successful because of the community behind it. You were so honest with me. We're in kung ano yung gusto nyo, ayaw ninyo, anong pwede kong improve, ano yung mga dapat ko pang i-change, and kung ano yung pwede kong idagdag. Nakinig ako sa community ko. Nakinig ako sa bawat isang taong nagrereklamo, nagsasuggest, nagsasabi na, Miss Steph, parang mas maganda to, ganyan. At dahil doon, the brand Miss Manila Lux became successful and also worthwhile. Ang sarap pong ma-receive yung mga messages ninyo when you are proud of me, when you tell me how I could do better, when you tell me that the journey that I'm sharing with you is actually inspirational. And last but not the least is yung pinaka natutuwa akong marinig is the brand of Miss Manila Lux is becoming a mission in the community wherein lahat tayo gusto natin magkaroon lahat ng tao ng murang bag pero good quality. So the brand feels empty without people telling you how, para sila kasi yung community natin, sila yung perspective natin sila yung magsasabi kung nasaan ka na. So yes, a brand feels empty without a community behind it, but very grateful that Miss Manila Lux has a community behind its brand. What happens when sales grow and connection does not? Actually, magiging transactional ka na lang pag ganun. Ang mangyayari kasi, kapag nagbenta ka, tas hindi mo naman inalagaan yung taong nagtiwala sa'yo, ang ending, hindi na sila babalik sa'yo. Hindi na sila magdadala ng kabudulan nila dito, 'di ba? So, that's the end of your possibility with that person. Always remember, I always teach my people here that one person is just not one person. One person could multiply to 1,000 when done right. When did I realize this could not just be buy and sell anymore? When the growth is actually faster than we are. When the people's interest became bigger than the vision that I had for myself. Dati kasi sa work ko, may mga matutumal na araw. Meaning, may araw na walang inquiries, so nakakapag-focus ako sa collections. May araw na walang collections din kasi ibig sabihin na-collect ko na, makakapag-focus ako sa isang ibang bagay. But this one, na-realize ko na malaki na talaga sa Miss Manila Lux kasi hindi ko na kayang pagsabay-sabayin lahat. Kahit yung mga tao ko dati na 4, lunod na sila. Naging 8, lunod pa rin sila. So, dun ko po na-realize that we are not just a buy and sell anymore. We are actually building a brand that sells with an intention and cares with a heart. Paano nagiging personal ang isang brand? Should I share this to you? Because it's my key to success eh. Charot. Nagiging personal siya because there's a voice behind it. For example, how can I compare it? For example, Nike is not a personal brand but they're trying to become one. Kasi ang ginagawa nila, naglalabas sila ng faces that we can attribute ourselves with. But Miss Manila Lux became a personal brand because I am here with you, in front of you. Dinodocument ko yung journey ko. Sinasabi ko lahat ng mga pwede niyong matutunan from me. And you can really feel that this is a personal brand because kahit hindi ako yung kausap ninyo, akala nyo ako yung kausap ninyo. Because I implemented the same voice that I have with the people that working with Miss Manila Lux. So again, what is Miss Manila Lux? Warm, fun, and aspirational. What makes people stay kahit na may mas murang option? Actually, mas mura pa rin kami. Charot, hindi! May mura kami considering the things that we are bringing in aside from buy and sell. Kasi si buy and sell, di ba usually bibili ka, i-deliver sa'yo, tapos na. Si Miss Manila Lux, bago ka bumili, the journey starts there. First is, hindi mo sure kung makakabili ka. So, the excitement is there. Second, kahit may pera ka, minsan mauunahan ka. Third is, kapag kunyari may isa kang item na gusto, hindi namin pupush sa'yo yun. Tatanungin namin, ma'am, ano po bang kailangan ninyo? Ano po bang gusto ninyo? We make sure that you feel good from the very beginning. Second is, our customer service is really, really on the top notch. Pag bibili ka sa ibang reseller, ang sagot sa'yo, how much? 29K. Yun lang. Pero sa Miss Manila Lux, how much? Ma'am, these are the items po, ganyan. So the customer service that you get from Miss Manila Lux and the after sales also. Sino nagpa-follow up kung natanggap mo na yung bag? Kamusta ang bag? And last but not the least, hindi ko to pinagyayabang before pero pagyayabang ko siya ngayon. Kami lang po ang brand ng pre-love luxury na pag hindi ka masaya, you can actually send the item back and we will refund you after we have received the item. So, nagsistay ang mga tao not only because mura po kami, but because we have good services and they trust the brand so much na alam nila na pag nagbayad sila at hindi sila masaya, papasayain ko sila ulit. What's my responsibility now? Madami. Sobrang dami. Kailangan ko pong mag-work harder right now because a lot of you are watching, a lot of you are believing in me. And pinaka-motivation ko ngayon is pag nakikita ko yung mga baby girls ko tsaka baby boys ko na nandyan, kumakain, dami nila, masaya sila. Oh my God, saan ako kukuha ng pangsahod? So my real responsibility right now is actually being the strongest, fiercest, and most determined founder at the moment kasi hindi ako pwede mag-fail. Ang dami pong nakaasa sa akin. Yung mga taong nagtiwala sa akin na isipin niyo when I hired Gabby, when I hired Wina, dito lang kami sa condo, di ba? Pero andito sila. They forgo the things like meron sila mas maayos na work na pwedeng kunin pero nagtiwala sila sa akin. So my real responsibility is making Miss Manila Lux stable. What does leadership look like when people are priority? Tama ang question yan. Kasi, totoo naman ang priority ko is people. But, dalawang forte yan or dalawang scoping. Dalawa sila. Meaning, pina-prioritize ko po yung kliyente ko, but I also prioritized my people. So medyo mahirap siya kasi parang ang ending, kailangan ko laging mag-adapt ng new SOPs. Kailangan ko laging nakatutok para makita ko saan yung bottleneck para parehas silang hindi mahirapan. Yung mga babies ko, hindi na-overwhelm, tas kayo, hindi na-delay. So the leadership looks very hard yet fulfilling. Lalo na ngayon, alam mo pa everyday, tumitingin ako ng mga messages ninyo kung masaya ba kayo o hindi. Tapos every time na masaya kayo, I always give that feedback to my girls and my boys like, hey babies, you did a good job. Yung SOP natin na yun, keep that. Okay yun. Tapos yung next naman na magiging problema, yun naman yung susolusyonan namin. So, it's full of work, but it's fulfilling. Ano nagiging safe space ang isang brand? I think by making sure and making them feel that they are the priority. My clients are the priority. So, ngayon, alam nyo, isang reklamo lang ng kliyente, Miss Steph, hindi po ako happy dito. Ma'am, refund po ba kita? Kasi, pinagkatiwala nila sa atin yung pera nila eh. So, kung pinagkatiwala natin yung pera sa atin, ibig sabihin nun, they already trusted you so much na nagiging safe space ka lang kung wala kang judgment. Alam nyo ba, maraming mga clients na they're so happy with Miss Manila Lux kasi ina-acknowledge namin lahat ng mga concerns nila. So yeah, to cut the long story short, Miss Manila Lux is becoming a safe space by making sure that their communication is constant and not transactional. And at the same time, pinaparamdam po namin lagi na kung ano yung sinabi nyo, it matters. Paano nagiging platform ang brand ng Miss Manila Lux para sa growth ng iba? I actually opened to collaboration. I've collaborated with Salted Caramel Manila. I've collaborated with Flo, which is the napkin na dinesign ng isa naming kaibigan na made from corn husk instead of cotton. And last na collaboration namin was this Miss Ella. Nakipag-usap kasi siya sa akin kung pwede daw bang support ko yung anak niya na gumagawa ng lip stain business. So, when you do that, I will support you, but please let me know how I can support you. By giving it for freebie, by shout out, by posting you, let me know. So nagiging platform at magiging platform si Miss Manila Lux kasi hindi lang ako dapat ang umangat. Dapat lahat kayo din aangat kasama ako. For the bag enthusiast that is currently watching this podcast, what is it in for you? So for me, maraming resellers out there, but I'm not saying I'm the best. But I'm saying is, if you're watching me from the very beginning, you will see where my integrity goes. Where my integrity is. Meaning, kung anong klase ako magbenta. Ako ba ay isang tao na profit-oriented? Ako ba ay isang seller na makabenta lang tapos na? Ako ba yung isang seller na nadadala sa hype at nadadala sa mga trend-setting moments? Well, here in Miss Manila Lux, as Stephanie, as your curator, iba ko. Hindi ako papayag na mahal yung bag dahil lang gusto kong kumita. Magiging mahal ang bag dahil maganda siya. Hindi ako papayag na hanggang dito lang yung relasyon natin. Gusto ko hanggang mga anak ako nandito pa kayo or ikasal ako, di ba? We'll never know. Ako din po yung seller na hindi kayo pababayaan. Kung anong bawat reklamo ninyo, andito ako. Di ka masaya, palitan ko. Hindi ka happy dahil sa pagkakamali ng team ko, let me say sorry in behalf of them and let me be a better seller to you. So yes, please keep on watching because I want you to see the growth. I want you to see my mistakes also so that you know that your seller that you're dealing with is a person who is honest, transparent, and always willing to serve you. By the way, guys, I'm actually always open for suggestions. You can comment down what else you want to learn from us or anong gusto mong topics na i-discuss ko. I'm very, very adaptable and gusto ko po yung may nasa-serve ako na question. So, walang nang mahihiya dito. Everything that you want to know about me, the business, the bags, just let us know and we will be able to deliver it to you as soon as possible. Growing doesn't need to be a lonely journey as long as you have the right mindset. Kasi ako, when I started this journey, akala ko pag may own business ka na, malaya ka na, kabaliktaran pala. So, the key to having a successful business is actually making sure that you check on yourself and change your mindset for this year. You know what's my mindset? My mindset is I'm not here to play anymore. I'm not here to make myself look small just so for my competitors to feel like they're not hindi nila ako tatargetin kasi ang daming nangaaway dito, 'di ba? So ngayon, gusto ko lang ituro sa inyo that yes, growth can be lonely, but with the right mindset, it will be different. For my growth journey this year, my mindset is like this. Keep working, Stephanie, until you buy your own time. Ngayon talaga wala tayong time eh. So, it's a lonely journey, but with the right people behind you or beside you, it could be a little bit fun. If this episode resonated with you, stay here. Follow the podcast wherever you're watching or listening. See you in the next episode.